Good morning and welcome to WSRH News, your leading source for news at Seminole Ridge High. I'm Isa Fontecchio.
And I'm Savannah Mazzio. Today is Friday, December 15th. We've got a lot to tell you about this morning, but first, today's top story.
Today's spirit dress-up theme is holiday PJs, and as you can see, Savannah and I are getting into the holiday spirit. WSRH News reporters Liam Kane and Alexis Coffey take us around campus to see who has the most festive outfits.
Going around the bridge to look at people with the most festive holiday pajamas.
For WSRH News, I'm Alexis Coffey.
And I'm Liam Kane.
On Monday, SGA is hosting a teacher versus student snowball fight in the gym after school from 3:30 to 4:30. Students will need to have a signed waiver, which may be found outside of room 6101. Students may spectate for free, but players must pay $5 per person with a maximum of 6 students per team. Students may pay at the door when they check in on Monday.
The holiday toy drive is continuing through next Friday, December 22nd. Students can bring toys for children of any age to the Media Center. All of the toys collected will be donated to the Children's Ministry at Palm Suites Church on December 23rd.
Interested in buying a yearbook? Well, yearbooks are currently on sale for $100. The deadline to purchase them at this price is December 31st. Prices for the yearbook will go up to $110 on January 1st.
Today is the last day to take Book It test in the Media Center for this quarter. If you want to earn prizes or extra credit, make sure to take a quiz before the time runs out.
The exam schedule has been released for the coming week. Monday will be a normal 7-period day. Tuesday is the first period exam with a modified bell schedule. Wednesday is the second and fifth period exams with early release. Thursday is the third and seventh period exams with early release. And Friday is the fourth and sixth period exams with early release. If you have any questions, ask your teachers for clarification.
Do you want to start taking dual enrollment classes for college credit? To be eligible to take Palm Beach State College courses, you must have one English class passed and meet the dual enrollment requirements. This includes having at least a 3.0 GPA and college-ready test scores like SAT, ACT, or PERT tests. Check out the dual enrollment tab in your grade level Google Classroom for more information or talk to your counselor and see Ms. Wallace in room 7-15. All paperwork must be completed by December 20th.
First priority is meeting after school tomorrow in Mr. Moya's room 9103. It is an invite week, and everyone is welcome to join for devotionals, games, pizza, a guest speaker, and community from 3 to 4 in Mr. Moya's room 9103.
Hawkathon is having an ice cream social next Monday in Ms. Medved's room 7-12. This event is open to anyone. If you are interested in attending or learning more about Hawkathon's efforts to raise money for children of Nicholas Children's Hospital, you can join their Google Classroom using the code DJUTNT5.
Hawkathon is currently selling South Florida Fair tickets at a discounted price. Get yours now before they run out. WSRH News reporter Cole Single has more on the story.
I'm here with Miss Ahmad talking about the fair tickets. So, Miss Ahmad, how many are left?
We have plenty of fair tickets left, lots of pre-sale prices. You want to get in on this before we go home for the holiday break.
How much longer will they be for sale?
I will be, and Miss Medved, we will both be, along with Dance Marathon Leadership, we'll both be in the cafeteria all this week, all next week, for you guys to purchase during lunches.
Where is the money going to?
And 10% of the profits, which everybody who sells fair tickets pre-sale, we all get 10% back. Our 10% is going to go to Nicholas Children's Hospital. If you get them at Publix, which we hope you don't, buy them from us. They give their 10% to the United Way, another great cause. But if you want to get your pre-sale, let me just tell you, this is the key. If you're going with a bunch of friends, get the Mega Saver. It's $99. You get 4 admission, 2 ride bands, $20 in food. It's a great deal. If you want to just go one day, you get your admission for $10, your ride band for $25. The difference this year is there's no upcharge on the ride band. You can use it on the weekends. You pay $25. That's it. Once the fair starts, which is January 12th, the fair starts January 12th. That ride band goes to $50 for a one-day use. So you want to get pre-sale now before the break. When we come back, January 9th, 10th, and 11th, I'll still have fair tickets. Miss Medved, myself, come see us during lunches, and you can get those pre-sale prices. After the fair opens on the 12th, everything doubles. Admission is now $20, ride bands are now $50, and then the Mega Saver doesn't even exist. So support Dance Marathon, Hawkathon, Children's Hospital, and get your pre-sale tickets from us today.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. For WSRH Daily, I'm Cole Single.
A recurring event at the South Florida Fairgrounds is giving antique vendors the chance to showcase their unique artifacts and the histories behind them. WSRH Extra reporter Brock Carte has more on this interesting event.
At the South Florida Fairgrounds, One Antique Festival is giving vendors the chance to showcase their artifacts to a large crowd of attendees. These historians not only ensure that their antiques come from trustworthy sources, but also that they are authentic.
Most people, when they come in the booth, they'll say, oh, you must go to a lot of garage sales. And I say to them, honey, if I went to garage sales, I'd have 4 pieces of jewelry in my case and have an ugly look on my face. We buy from other dealers.
Usually we rely on who we're buying from to be honest about what they're selling. Well, you can get what's called a black light to see if anything's been restored.
With the rise of technology in our society over time, unexpected changes in antique market trends have become apparent to vendors like Derek Garman.
The market used to change yearly. Today, the trends seem to be a month or two. Now they just have to wait for somebody to post something new on Instagram. Trends that were great just 8-9 months ago are just gone.
One challenge certain vendors face is determining if it is morally right to sell pieces that some collectors may find offense in.
It's part of history. I mean, we've all been taught since we were kids, those that don't learn from history are destined to repeat it. So if I destroy that and nobody learns from it, what happens?
Despite the appeal of many items present at these events, vendors like John Rubens enjoy the social aspect above all else.
You and I, if you come in my booth and we have a 5-minute conversation, you don't buy anything, we've met each other and it was a nice 5-minute conversation.
While antiques may not be for everybody, this festival makes it clear that they still hold a special place in the hearts of many vendors and collectors alike. For WSRH Extra, I'm Brock Carte.
Congratulations to this week's Hawk of the Week. 9th grade, Chase Schoolmaster, nominated by Miss Malin. 10th grade, Roxana Hernandez, nominated by Miss Meredecchia. 11th grade, Samantha Palmer, nominated by Miss File. 12th grade, Aiden Osaka, nominated by Miss Becca. Good job, Hawks. Students were nominated based on academic excellence, academic improvements, or for their efforts in making our campus better by doing things like helping others, volunteering their time, or even simply picking up trash. Good job, Hawks. Coming up on WSRH News, weather and birthdays.
Plus sports.
Timothy, sweetheart, it's time for lunch. What do you want? Come here. Sweetie, it's time for lunch. What would you like? Timothy!
Hey, Issa, how do snowmen get around?
They ride their icicles? Let's go to WSRH meteorologist Ryan Hansen with today's forecast.
Good morning, Hawks. For today's weather forecast, we have a high of 74, a low of 67 with high wind speeds. And for our 3-day forecast, on Saturday, we have a high of 72, a low of 68 with rain showers. On Sunday, we have a high of 78, a low of 62 with rain showers. And on Monday, we have a high of 70, a low of 55 with sunny skies. Well, that's it for WSRH weather. I'm Ryan Hansen.
We have a happy birthday going out to Carrie Ann Asensio, Connor Rowe, James Woods, Alana Dixon, Alyssa Dixon, Natanel Jean Jack, Brincy Murillo Turquios, Carolyn Watson, Milton Brown, Alex Carreras, Nicholas Johnson, Ara Torrejano Munoz, and Sabrina Lamy. Happy birthday, Hawks. WSRH Sports anchor Brock Carte joins us now at the sports desk.
Good morning, Hawks. We have a lot of sports news for today, so let's get into it. Our girls weightlifting team competed yesterday against Royal Palm. WSRH sports reporter Nuke Zolo has the results.
Coach Locker, let's talk about the weightlifting meet. So, Coach Locker, I heard you guys had a meet yesterday. How did it go?
Yeah, it went really well. It was us and Royal Palm High School here over at the weight room. It was a packed house. A lot of parents came out to watch, and we did pretty well, actually. Yeah, the girls, all of them showed improvement. Had a couple girls PR. I know Haven Berryhill hit 100 pounds on the clean and jerk, which is pretty good for her body weight. Tiffany Finkley, a little freshman we have, she did really well. All in all, though, all the girls improved, and we're just continuing to keep building and working our way towards districts.
Where and what teams competed at the competition?
So again, it was us in Royal Palm High School, and it was just over here in our weight room. If you've ever been in there, it's not the biggest room in the world, so it was a little bit crowded, but we got it done safely, and it was a fun time.
Thanks for taking the time to talk with us. With WSRH News, I'm Zola.
Boys basketball played a home game last night against Palm Beach Gardens. Sadly, our varsity team lost 43-69, and our freshman team also lost, but our JV team was able to pull out a win. Congrats, Hawks. With states coming up, the Seminole Ridge competition cheer team has put in lots of practice to ensure they perform at their very best. WSRH sports reporter Savannah Mazzio has more on the goals the team hopes to accomplish this season.
The Seminole Ridge varsity co-ed competition cheer team is getting ready for their season. Taking second place at states last year, they are working hard to reach their goals in order to help them win first place this year.
My goal is just that because we have an incredible routine, I am wanting them to just hit the routine with the skills with the elite skills that we've been given. So obviously that takes a little time. We have progression stunts to get through first, but my goal is to hit the routine that our choreographers gave us.
Tamara Licavoli, also known as Coach L, is not the only one with goals for this season.
This season is to definitely beat Bartow and Hudson if we are in their division. It's definitely to win states. Last year we were runner-up, the year before we were runner-up, so this year we're going for the gold.
The cheer team not only works together while performing, but also supports each other off the mat.
The community, everybody's so packed together. It feels like a family almost. We help each other out all the time, and that's what I love about each other.
We look forward to seeing what the cheer team has in store for this season, with them hoping for first place at states. For WSRH Sports, I'm Savannah Mazzio.
Today, girls and boys wrestling will both be competing in a meet at Santa Lucia's, an invitational event at Key West High School. WSRH sports reporter Quinn Peel has more on today's competition.
Good morning. I'm here with Coach Chiefalo, who is soon leaving for a boys wrestling tournament today. So, Coach Chiefalo, how long is the tournament?
The tournament's for the next 2 days. We leave here in as soon as we're done with this interview. We got to drive down to Key West, which is about a 4.5-hour drive. Then we got to sit around for a while, wait for weigh-ins, and then we'll probably start wrestling around 3 o'clock today into the evening. And then tomorrow we wake up bright and early and do it again, and then we'll probably head back tomorrow night.
And how many schools will be competing in this tournament?
This tournament, it fluctuates, usually about 25, and they come from all over the place. It's a good opportunity for schools that aren't from Florida to come down and see the Keys, so we'll probably see some competition from a lot of different states today.
And how many boys of our team will be representing us today?
So we're taking 10 boys today out of the 14 weight classes that we can take. We have actually got 2 tournaments. We've got some of our younger guys going to another JV tournament over at Santa Lucia's this afternoon. So we're kind of splitting up today. So we're taking 10 kids to the Keys, and then everybody else is going over to Santa Lucia's to compete.
And how confident are you in our boys' team for placing today?
Well, you know what? Placing it's one of those things when you do everything right, it just kind of happens. My hope and confidence is that they're going to go out there and just wrestle good and sound, be technically sound in what they're doing, and, just get through a match. So where we place, I'm not worried about as much as I am about how we wrestle.
Well, thank you for taking the time to interview us. Good luck, boys wrestling. And that's it for WSRH Sports. I'm Quinn Peel.
Taking a look at today's sports calendar, boys basketball versus Kings Academy away, JV at 5:30, varsity at 7. Girls basketball versus Dwyer away, JV at 6, varsity at 7:30. Girls soccer versus Kings Academy away, JV at 5:30, varsity at 7. Girls and JV boys wrestling versus Santa Lucia's away at 4:30. Wrestling Key West Invitational away at Key West High School at 5:30. And the Wrestling Key West Invitational will continue on Saturday at Key West High School at 9:30 a.m. Good luck, Hawks. Well, that's it for WSRH Sports. I'm Brockman Carte.
That's it for WSRH News. I'm Savannah Mazzio.
And I'm Isa Fontecchio. Remember that you can follow us on social media on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Seminole Ridge TV. Have a great day, Hawks.